If the world's most feared dictator wasn't hiding in shadows, but in golden palaces built to survive nuclear war, Kim Jong Un doesn't just rule North Korea. He dominates it with silent power, secret tunnels, and billion-dollar obsessions. While his people starve, he dines on Kobe beef, sails in luxury yachts, and collects designer jets. This is billionaire life under dictatorship, where every indulgence hides a terrifying truth. While most of North Korea's population struggles to survive on rationed rice and candlelight, Kim Jong Un lives in a world of gold, silk, and impenetrable fortresses. This isn't just wealth, it's unimaginable excess. In a country sealed off from the modern world, every year he reportedly spends over $30 million on fine wine alone. His motorcade glistens with gold-plated luxury cars, while his private residences are built to withstand nuclear war, guarded by armed forces and hidden beneath reinforced bunkers. But this billionaire lifestyle isn't just about indulgence, it's a weapon. Kim uses his fortune to secure absolute loyalty from the elite. Designer watches, lavish mansions, imported liquors, gifts traded for silence and obedience. In North Korea, loyalty isn't earned, it's purchased. And while his people suffer through blackouts and famine, their supreme leader dines on Kobe beef and rules the nation with velvet gloves and iron control. This is not just fear. This is billionaire power fueled by secrecy and spent with zero remorse. So, where does Kim Jong Un's fortune really come from? The truth is darker than you think. His empire is built on untouched mineral reserves, illegal arms trade, and hidden international investments scattered across tax havens. Far from Pyongyang, Kim owns luxury properties in Singapore and Hong Kong, held through secret networks and shadow corporations. Every dollar is untraceable, every asset protected by layers of deception. But the core of his wealth lies in something far more dangerous. Total control over North Korea's natural resources: coal, rare earth metals, gold. Nothing moves without his command. He doesn't just rule the nation, he owns it, from the soil beneath their feet to the gold buried deep below. This is wealth not earned, but extracted ruthlessly and in silence. When you have absolute power, your home isn't just a palace, it's a fortress. Kim Jong Un's residences aren't built for comfort alone. They're designed to survive nuclear war. Hidden behind electric fences and landmines are billion-dollar compounds, each equipped with private runways, luxury spas, Olympic-sized pools, and underground bunkers lined with steel and lead. In Wonsan, his seaside summer home blends opulence and paranoia. A retreat wrapped in armed security with access to a private island, luxury yachts, and imported wine flown in weekly. Another estate, known as Residence Number 26, includes a private cinema, banquet halls, a firing range, and even a personal horse racetrack. But below all that glamour lies secret tunnels, armored vaults, and escape routes known only to Kim. These aren't homes. They're bunkers of indulgence built to protect the most powerful man in a nation on edge. Dictators don't fly commercial. Kim Jong Un rules the skies on his own terms. At the heart of his airborne empire is a Soviet-era Ilyushin IL-62M, heavily modified into his personal Air Force One, a nod to America's presidential jet but shrouded in secrecy. Inside, it's a flying throne. White leather interiors, mahogany tables, crystal ashtrays, and encrypted communication systems fit for a ruler. Alongside it, a Ukrainian-built Antonov 148 serves as his stealth aircraft for sudden trips to China and nearby allies. But what's more unsettling, Kim has constructed private airstrips across North Korea, allowing his jets to land directly beside heavily guarded palaces, far from public eyes. In 2017, he was even seen piloting a plane himself, because when you rule with absolute power, not even the cockpit is off limits. These aircraft aren't just transportation. They're symbols of dominance. moving fortresses built for luxury, secrecy, and survival. When Kim Jong Un isn't ruling from the sky, he commands the seas. His personal super yacht, valued between $7 to $8 million, is more than a vessel. It's a floating palace custom-built to mirror the lifestyle of global billionaires. Inside, the yacht boasts Italian leather sofas, marble floors, hand-carved teak panels, and private dining salons fit for a monarch. There's even a jacuzzi deck, a cigar lounge, and a state-of-the-art kitchen staffed with elite chefs ready to serve imported delicacies. Beyond luxury, it serves a darker purpose. The yacht is often used to host classified diplomatic meetings far from satellite eyes and foreign surveillance. It's a mobile stronghold roaming international waters with military precision. Kim also owns a fleet of smaller boats designated for personal getaways, surveillance, or transporting loyal elites. On these waves, there are no questions, no borders, only power. Polished, floating, and untouchable. Kim Jong Un doesn't just collect cars, he builds a mobile empire of armored luxury. His personal garage houses over 100 ultra-luxury vehicles with a combined value surpassing $100 million. Among them, Rolls-Royces, Mercedes-Maybachs, Range Rovers, and even custom Lamborghinis, each modified to his exact specifications. But one car stands above the rest. His prized jewel, a Mercedes-Maybach S600 Guard, valued at $7 million, fully bulletproof, blast-resistant, and equipped with run-flat tires and an independent oxygen system. It's not just transportation, it's a rolling fortress. When Kim moves, he doesn't just travel, he commands. His convoys are scenes of pure intimidation. Motorcades of blacked-out limousines flanked by armed guards in synchronized formation. No detail is left to chance. Every route is rehearsed. Every vehicle is custom secured. From childhood, Kim was obsessed with power on wheels. At just 7 years old, he was reportedly driving luxury cars under his father's watch. Now, he doesn't play with toy cars. He rides in machines built to defy assassination and declare dominance. In a country where most citizens can't afford a hot meal, Kim Jong Un built a ski resort. Welcome to Masikryong Ski Resort, a personal passion project carved into North Korea's icy mountains at a staggering cost of $30 million. With 9 slopes, modern lifts, and imported snow machines, it rivals elite resorts in the Alps. But there's a catch. The price of a single ski pass equals a full month's salary for the average North Korean. Locals can't enter. Tourists won't dare. The slopes are eerily empty, frozen monuments to unchecked power. Designed solely for the elite, Masikryong features heated lodges, Swiss-style chalets, and imported European furnishings. Even during international sanctions, Kim pushed the project forward, smuggling equipment, ignoring bans, and obsessively inspecting every detail. Some say he visited the site over 140 times during construction. This isn't just a winter getaway. It's a chilling symbol of how far he'll go to indulge, even if no one's watching, even if no one's skiing. For Kim Jong Un, food isn't just sustenance. It's an empire of indulgence. He reportedly spends $30 million a year on gourmet food and fine wine alone. His favorite Bordeaux wine, often downed by the bottle, 10 in a single night, according to insiders. On the menu, Kobe beef from Japan, Iranian caviar, Thai mangoes, Chinese melons, and Danish pork flown in weekly no matter the cost. And it doesn't stop at the table. Kim imports luxury cosmetics, scented candles, and even fishing gear from China for his private retreats. In 2015, he spent an astonishing $8.3 million on pepper. Yes, pepper. The same spice most people casually sprinkle on noodles. Add to that Russian stallions, custom umbrellas, and fitness equipment worth millions, and you get a dictator whose shopping list reads like royal fantasy. While his people ration rice and fear the cold, Kim surrounds himself with the most exotic comforts known to man. Excess isn't an accident. It's his identity. Because when you hold absolute power, even your dinner plate becomes a throne. In Kim Jong Un's North Korea, loyalty isn't a virtue. It's a transaction, calculated, cold, and deeply expensive. To secure his inner circle, Kim has reportedly spent nearly $4 billion not on national development, but on gifts that ensure silence and obedience. Luxury watches, rare vintage liquor, fur coats, loose diamonds. These aren't luxuries, they're currency. Each item is handpicked to flatter egos and to remind every general where their power truly comes from. Loyalty, in Kim's world, is not built on ideology. It's built on indulgence. By flooding his top officials with gifts, he creates a fortress of dependence where betrayal becomes unthinkable and gratitude is measured in carats and crystal. This isn't generosity, it's strategy, and it works. In the surreal world of Kim Jong Un, even obsessions serve a purpose. He reportedly underwent plastic surgery to resemble his grandfather, Kim Il-sung, not just in power, but in appearance, weight, and even posture. But that's only the beginning. Kim travels with his own private toilet built into armored vehicles to prevent any biological trace from falling into the wrong hands. Even his waist is a state secret. His favorite rumor says Godzilla. And then the pianos. Kim is said to own more than 20 grand pianos scattered throughout his estates. Not for music, for image, because in a regime fueled by paranoia and propaganda, every detail, even decor, is calculated. This is not leadership. It's theater played out in marble, music, and madness. In a world hidden behind iron gates and velvet curtains, Kim Jong Un's life is a spectacle of wealth, control, and obsession. But behind the armored limousines and golden palaces lies a harsh truth. No amount of power can hide the cost of cruelty. His story is not just about extravagance. It's a chilling reminder of how absolute power, left unchecked, twists into delusion. While millions suffer, one man builds bunkers, buys loyalty, and dines like an emperor. This isn't just a biography, it's a warning. True leadership isn't measured in watches or wine, but in how you treat the most powerless among you. So remember, luxury without conscience is just another prison. If this story opened your eyes, like and subscribe. Join us as we uncover the hidden lives of the world's most powerful, because the truth is always more shocking than fiction.